Good evening, you are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. Upon an invitation from His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, the Shura Council convenes its extraordinary session to take oath and elect a chairman and his 2 deputies. His Majesty the Sultan issues a royal decree approving the organizational structure of the Ministry of Information. And His Majesty the Sultan confers Oman's Civil Order 2nd class to His Excellency the Director General of Islamic Education, Science and Culture Organization in recognition of his efforts in serving the organization and its aims. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. Upon an invitation from His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, the Shura Council convened today its extraordinary session to take oath and elect the chairman and his 2 deputies for the council in pursuant to Article 58, repeated 12 of the state's basic system. The session was chaired by the oldest member in terms of age who sworn in, followed by the rest of the members separately. Then His Excellency Sheikh, the Secretary General of Shura Council, started the procedures that should be followed for the election of the Council's chairman and his 2 deputies. Then the chairman of the session opened the door for candidates to fill the application for this purpose and give a brief on their CVs and achievements. Then the voting procedures for the election of Shura Council chairman started through direct election as per the internal regulation of the Council. 5 candidates competed for the post. His Excellency Khalid bin Hilal al-Ma'wali was re-elected with an absolute majority as the chairman for the Council. His Excellency Rashid bin Ahmed al-Shamsi and His Excellency Engineer Muhammad bin Abu Bakr al-Ghassani as deputy chairman. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has issued a royal decree. Article 1 approves the organizational structure of the Ministry of Information as it is stated in the attached appendix. Article 2 cancels Royal Decree number 51/97. It also cancels all that contradict with this decree or contravene with its provisions. Article 3, this decree shall be published in the official gazette and shall come into effect from the date of issue. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has conferred Oman Civil Order 2nd class to His Excellency Dr. Abdul Aziz bin Uthman al-Tuwajri, Director General of Islamic Education, Science and Culture Organization, ISESCO, in recognition of his efforts in serving the organization and its aims. The order was handed by His Highness Sayyid Haytham bin Tariq Al Saeed when he received him in his office this morning. His Excellency Dr. Abdul Aziz bin Uthman al-Tuwajri, Director General of Islamic Education, Science and Culture Organization, expressed his thanks and appreciation to His Majesty Sultan Qaboos for honoring him. He hoped to fulfill the aspirations of His Majesty the Sultan and other leaders of the Islamic world and achieve success and development for Islamic joint work that will enhance strong relations binding the peoples of Islamic world. Assigned by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Excellency Ahmed bin Nasser bin Hamad al-Mihrzi, Minister of Tourism, left the Sultanate this evening for Tanzania and to attend ceremonies of installation of His Excellency President John Mombi Joseph Magufuli as a new President of the Republic. He is accompanied by His Excellency Saud bin Ali al-Raqaishi, Sultanate's ambassador accredited to Tanzania. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Pranab Mukherjee of India in reply to His Majesty's cable of greetings on his country's 69th independence anniversary. The 9th session of the Islamic Conference for Culture Ministers concluded in Muscat. The works of the conference were headed by His Highness Sayyid Haytham bin Tariq Al Saeed, Minister of Heritage and Culture. The conference carried the theme towards intermediary developmental culture for the advancement of Islamic societies. It came to reach recommendations that would advance the Arab and Islamic peoples far away from extremism and towards the required intermediation. During the works of the conference, the heads of the delegations also delivered their national reports and highlighted the efforts made by the countries to implement the cultural strategy of the Islamic world. It also called on respecting the cultural rights of the individuals in addition to approve the study of Western contents on Islam. His Highness Sayyid Haytham bin Tariq Al Saeed, Minister of Heritage and Culture, separately received His Excellency Hilmi Al Sayyid Hassan Al Na'man, Minister of Culture of Egypt. His Excellency Mohammed Amiro Kont, Minister of Culture of Guinea. His Excellency At-Tayyib Hassan Badawi, Minister of Culture of Sudan. During the meetings, relations in various fields, in addition to matters of mutual concern related to cultural cooperation, were reviewed. His Excellency Sheikh Nasser bin Hilal Al Ma'wali, Chairman of the State's Financial and Administrative Audit Institution, delivered the Sultanate's speech in the 16th session of the Parties of the United Nations Convention Against Corruption, UNCAC, held in St. Petersburg in Russia. The speech affirmed that the Sultanate is keen on promoting fairness and combating corruption, which has become a concern for local, regional, and international communities. His Excellency also stressed the fact that the Sultanate is very keen on ensuring justice, equality, and proper management of public funds as stated in the Basic Law of the State. At the end of his speech, he said that the Sultanate is going ahead in implementing UNCAC and eliminating the various forms of corruption to ensure justice, equality, and equal opportunities for everyone, and ensure as well as progress in social, economic, and political fields. Activities of Entrepreneurs Products Exhibition continued in the Oman International Exhibition Center under the auspices of His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Nasser Al Bakri, Minister of Manpower. It was organized by the Public Authority for the Development of Small and Medium Enterprises, RIADA, Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the Public Authority for Craft Industries, as well as Al Rafat Fund. The 5-day exhibition aimed to promote the capabilities and skills of the Omani entrepreneurs in areas such as marketing, in addition to provide an opportunity to sell their products as well as to identify new marketing outlets and share experiences with participants. The exhibition included around 140 enterprises operating in 15 sectors, namely green economy, craft industries, medical services training, event management, e-services, and others.
We are happy what we have seen that the SMEs in the third exhibitions. We do believe it's very important that the SMEs, it will participate in the economy. And usually that the economy, the global economy, depend on us SMEs. It will create opportunity for the Omani people to be as an employer, and also it will create a new job for the Omani people. So as much as we have seen, it will be actually fruitful, and we are looking to be more number of SMEs to be in Oman participated for the economy and the private sectors. Ministry of Manpower has been supported actually SMEs as a group of the organizations. So we are opening a section of them, and we do have windows of them to help them, and we give them opportunity for that, get clearance and get expatriates to be as helpful for that Omani people who is working in the SMEs.
Board of Trustees of Sharia Sciences College held its third meeting of the year at the Ministry of Endowments and Religious Affairs, chaired by His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Muhammad Al Salmi, Minister of Endowments and Religious Affairs, at the presence of His Excellency Sheikh Abdul Malik bin Abdullah Al Khalili, Minister of Justice. The meeting discussed a number of topics related to developing academic, administrative, and technical work in the college. It also viewed the unified specimen for Memorandum of Understanding planned to be signed with some universities and colleges concerned with Sharia sciences regionally and internationally related to the college. The board also acquainted with administrative and financial status of the college and followed up implementation of decisions adopted in the previous meeting. Still to come in our news bulletin. Under the theme, Do Something for Islam, the Message of Islam exhibition is held in the Sultanate. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The first Oman Medical Association Scientific Conference began today at the Grand Hyatt Muscat. The conference is held under the patronage of His Excellency Dr. Rawiya bin Saud Al Busaidiyya, Minister of Higher Education, in the presence of His Excellency the Minister of Health and Chairman of Arab Medical Union. More details in the following report by Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubai.
Focusing on its mission to enhance quality and standard of medical practice in Oman by advocating a healthy working environment for the members and supporting their continuous professional development, Oman Medical Association has organized a 2-day conference to shed light on several medical issues related to medical ethics, surgery, obstetrics and gynecology, medical laws, medicine and pediatrics.
Oman Medical Association, very important objective is to raise the medical practice in Oman, and we make sure that it will be with high quality and high special practicing of medicine. This conference mainly concentrate on several aspects. We have 5 major topics. Very important, which is most important, actually patient safety and medical error, and at the same time medical ethics.
Professionalism is a set of values, behaviors, and relationships that underpins the trust the public has in doctors and healthcare professionals.
Over 400 professionals from the GCC and Arab countries are participating in this conference. In addition, 56 speakers from Oman, UK, Austria, Germany, Malaysia, India, and GCC and Arab countries.
We have a meeting with the head of the medical association, all the Arab countries, and we are establishing a Gulf Medical Association Medical in Oman, headed by Oman. And Oman now is actually heading the societies of all Arab countries, and we are going to set the guidelines and the protocols of practicing in the medical specialties.
Oman Medical Association is a non-profit professional body which represents an independent voice for doctors in Oman. It has been active in organizing many educational events targeting professionals in the medical field as well as the public.
The 3-day forum entitled Nizwa History and Civilization was concluded. The most highlighted recommendations touch upon the scientific and historical archaeological aspects and ways of documenting oral history, which narrates the unique Omani traditions. The forum mainly showcased the scientific activity witnessed by the city of Nizwa during the past eras, in addition to the archaeological traces that embody the uniqueness of the city through history. It was organized by the National Records and Archives Authority in cooperation with the Ministry of Heritage and Culture. Under the theme, Do Something for Islam, the Message of Islam exhibition was held in the Sultanate of Oman. This came after it traveled to more than 26 countries and 72 cities around the globe. The inauguration ceremony of the exhibition was presided over by His Excellency Nasser bin Sulaiman As-Saybani, Deputy Chairman of the Public Authority for Radio and Television. It will continue till the 10th of the current month. 24 artworks and several books in different languages shed light on Islam as a religion of tolerance, understanding and coexistence. The next station for the exhibition will be UNESCO on the 20th of the current month. The 11th Euro-Arab Gathering for Scouts started today in Muscat under the auspices of His Excellency Dr. Hamoud bin Khalfan Al-Harthi, Under-Secretary of the Ministry of Education. The event witnessed a participation from 25 countries from Arab and European regions. It focused on various work papers and topics related to Scouts field. It was also considered an opportunity to exchange information and experience in this field. It also highlighted the role of the National Committee for Youth and the Scouts movement in voluntary work and serving the society. The Regional Forum of Social Security for Asia and the Pacific region conclude its activities in Muscat by stressing on the necessity of upgrading the social insurances to provide the sought well-being for the insured in the private sector and reach the necessary criteria that contribute in supporting the security for the insured and their families. The three-day forum discussed a number of issues and matters related to social security in Asia and the Pacific region, focusing on investing the funds of social security, wise governance, information technology, communications, and service quality.
And we're very pleased with this forum because social protection is recognized today as something that is a fundamental vehicle for promoting sustainable development. So very recently in the United Nations General Assembly, the Sustainable Development Agenda 2030 was adopted. It talks about people, planet and prosperity, and social protection is key for all of these three aspects. So investing in social protection is not a cost but an investment, and these 3 days has been a very practical way for countries in the region to exchange experience on how we build better and more robust social protection systems, which really is a way of ensuring environmental sustainability, economic growth and lifting people out of poverty and many other of the key dimensions of sustainable development.
The Sultanate hosted this very important event from the period of 2nd of November until 4th of November. It's a very important event hosted by the Public Authority of Social Insurances. A lot of important papers have been discussed. Discussions were very important. As a hosted country for this event, the papers represented by, especially in the investments and other best practices discussed in the event were important for every event. A lot of experiences have been discussed and shared with the audiences. A representative of around 31 countries were hosted here in Oman, and it was very important, a very exciting event. For myself, it was very benefited for everybody and myself as well.
Main Committee of Traffic Safety Competition discussed in its third meeting the coming stage of the competition. The meeting, which was headed by Major General Hamad bin Sulaiman Al-Hatmi, Assistant Inspector General of Police and Customs, Chairman of the Main Committee of the competition, reviewed the role of Evaluation Subcommittee in evaluating participation, which came to the Main Committee for the categories of individual, civil, government bodies and private sector initiatives. Now for the general weather forecast. Clear skies will prevail over the Sultanate with cloud accumulation and fog over the governorate of Buraymi and the coastal areas of the Arabian Sea. Winds will be northeasterly light to moderate along the coasts of the Sea of Oman, while it will be easterly to northeasterly light to moderate along the rest of the Sultanate. Seas along the coasts will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Upon an invitation from His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, the Shura Council convenes its extraordinary session to take oath and elect a chairman and his 2 deputies. His Majesty the Sultan issues a royal decree approving the organizational structure of the Ministry of Information. And His Majesty the Sultan confers Oman's Civil Order 2nd Class to His Excellency the Director General of Islamic Education, Science and Culture Organization in recognition of his efforts in serving the organization and its aims. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.